Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, bringing you another video. If you haven't seen it already, go check out the new Homeageddon teaser video review that should be on my channel by now. So yeah, that was kind of cool, and we go over that. But this video is about my top 5 worst Christmas costumes. So, this is the last video, my Christmas kind of saga videos. After this, Christmas is done. Dead. As the dodo. I do want to do my kind of 2017 overall review, which is definitely something I need to kind of get on. Let me just make a note of it now. But yeah, 2017 overall review, and I also need to do a 2017 versus 2016 as well, because that will be a video. I'll probably put that in between my, and then of course all my top 10s and ranked 2017 videos. But anyway, back to this. So yeah, today we're doing my worst costumes. So let's get into my honourable mentions. My dishonourable mention, sorry. So I've got one dishonourable mention. I couldn't really be bothered having any others. So my one dishonourable mention is Kwanzaa Dr. Hibbert. I didn't really particularly like this costume too much. It kind of looks kind of cool, I guess. I'm not a big fan of, obviously, the Kwanzaa movement. I mean, I don't like it when it gets very political. And the whole Kwanzaa thing is a very political thing. Yes, I understand what it is, but and if people really want to celebrate it, they have every right to do so, obviously, but it's nothing to do with Christmas, really. Well, it is, but it's, not traditional Christmas, so it's kind of annoying that it came, but at the same time, I don't think it's that bad. I don't complain about it too much. Like I don't think it deserves to be on the list, but I just wanted to mention it anyway, to why it's not on the list, is honestly, I don't really care that much, so it doesn't really concern me. It looks kind of cool, I guess, so it's just a dishonourable mention. But anyway, back to the list. So number 5 goes to Santa Flanders. Now the reason I give Santa Flanders number 5 is because I didn't like the fact that Flanders was able to get a Santa costume as well as Homer. It just seems repetitive, and it was kind of like a bit unnecessary. Like everything that Santa Flanders does, Santa Homer does better. So to be honest, Santa Flanders to me just felt like a waste of a costume. One to be honest I forget about, and it doesn't really do much for me. It just kind of sits there. So I mean, I don't think it's particularly a great costume. It's there. It's okay, I guess. But to me, it's kind of bland and boring. So that's why it's number 5. Moving on, number 4, I give it to Festive CBG, which of course is Festive Comic Book Guy. So honestly, not a fan of this costume either. Didn't really do much. I don't really get it, to be honest. Some of the tasks are okay, I guess, but the questline was kind of boring, and the costume overall is very forgettable. Like nobody really tell me you guys remembered that, because I didn't remember it even existed. And the fact that I didn't even remember it existed, I think was enough for me to put this on this list. Very forgettable costume, not particularly very exciting looking. Like it's very boring, like in terms of what it looks like. Yeah, not really a fan of it whatsoever, so I had to slap it on this list, definitely. And it's kind of a shame, because Comic Book Guy is kind of one of those characters who probably, it's kind of cool when we get a skin for a character like that, but this skin is just pretty bad. Number 3 is technically 2 costumes in number 3, and that's Elf Lisa and Elf Bart. I couldn't really, I wasn't gonna give them joint second and first or something like that, or second and third. They're both number 3, because they're basically the same thing. So Elf Lisa and Elf Bart, don't like either of these costumes. Why? Because I forgot about them. Literally, they came right at the start of, obviously, this year, well, last year's, technically, but they came right at the start of 2017's Christmas, which was the Rogelian invasion Christmas thing. It came right at the start. We got both of them. I instantly forgot about them. I forgot that the costumes even existed. They were thrown as a donut deal. The fact that they were a donut deal was one thing that kind of annoys me, because a costume this boring should not be donuts. It should be something that's free for everyone, or another prize. Definitely shouldn't be donuts, and definitely wasn't worth it. Both of them are very boring. They don't really do much. Yeah, there's some animations in there, but who cares? They're just kind of forgettable, really. And yeah, both really unnecessary costumes for both Bart and Lisa. So honestly, they get number 3. There's not really much more to say. I just think that I just hate those costumes, really. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Number 2, it goes to Ice Princess Martin. I hate this costume as well. It's another one I really hate. I don't like it. The fact that they first of all, it came with the Ice Palace, which is an abomination of a building, in my opinion. Obviously, some people like it, but I don't like it as a building. I hate it. It's just such an eyesore. And the Ice Princess Martin just doesn't really have very many interesting tasks. It's kind of weird anyway. Like, it's weird that he's a princess. I understand he's a weird kid, but, like, it's just really odd. And none of it kind of, like... And there's nothing about it I like. I hate all of Martin's costumes. All of Martin's costumes I don't like. I don't like a single one of Martin's costumes. And it's kind of a shame, because Martin hasn't got a good costume yet. I swear. Like, all of his costumes are awful. They're all garbage. And this is just another one I don't particularly like. And, you know, it's just one I'm not fond of, so that's why it's on the list. Not really much more to say. Again, what I said, like, I say this before, I say this in previous videos, it's really hard for me to kind of give my real reason, because most of it comes down to looks or just my personal preference, so it's kind of hard for me to give reasons. So if I start waffling, you guys know why. It's just because I kind of don't know really what to say. But yeah, the Martin costume I just don't like at all. But anyway, we can have that number one most worst costume. Can we have that drum roll? So, I give it to Ravencrow Never Smiles. So, why have I given it to Ravencrow? And, to be honest, let me get this straight. Ravencrow Never Smiles, in terms of looks, isn't a terribly looking costume. It's kind of cool looking. The reason I don't like it is it shouldn't be Christmas at all. Now, of course, it's this costume for Lisa that makes her look like a goth, obviously, and it was kind of this kind of gothy theme, like emo-y theme sort of thing, and it has some okay tasks, I guess, but the questline I hate because it's not really Christmas related, and it's just annoying because it's not Lisa. That is not Lisa's character at all. Lisa is not like that, in my opinion. I know she goes through these phases, but I really hate the fact that when they make Lisa into something that she's really not, and this is one of the things that she just isn't. She's never been that kind of like gothy, kind of rebellious person. She has been a rebel in her own way, but and that's what's great about Lisa, but this was just not her at all. The tasks aren't that great, the questline isn't that great, the fact and the setting that it was in, I hate the fact this was added in a Christmas event. Of course, you guys know my opinions on the 2016 winter event. I despise that event so much. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Ravencrow deserves to be on this list. I think she deserves to be number one, unfortunately, because I just think it's a crappy costume, and one I'm not particularly fond of. But anyway, that's it for this video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, subscribe, tell me your thoughts on the costumes. What are your top 5 worst costumes, or your top 3 worst costumes? Or if you can't give your top 5 or your top 3, give me your top 1, just your worst Christmas costume. All of these. So that's my Christmas videos done now. Done. Which is good. So like I said, I'm not too sure what I'm going to follow this video up with. I may follow it up with I'll probably follow it with my 2017 review overall, where I'll probably just go through each event, and then I'll kind of like review 2017 as well. Actually, no, what I'll probably do is best event, best mini event, best NPC, best character, best build. See, that one would be good. Actually, tell you what, I'll do my 2017 review after I've done all my kind of videos where I'm ranking and stuff. That might be a bit better. I don't know. We'll see what order I do it in. I'm not sure. I'm not even too sure what order I'm going to do it in, because it depends how I layer the 2017 review, I guess. Actually, tell you what, the next video I'll do, and I'm rambling now, so if you guys just want to leave, just leave. Tell you what I will do is I will do my 2017 versus 2016. That's what I'm going to do. Definitely, yeah. That's the video I'll do either, probably, yeah, tomorrow. Or tomorrow or Friday, one of the two. Yeah, and there won't be a video Saturday. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.